Yeah, but this one, you gotta hear, this one sounds awesome. Hopefully there's still gas in it. My name is Max Hazan, and we're here in my workshop downtown LA. It's a small shop, but this is where the motorcycles start. It's steel, chrome moly, and aluminum. You know, this is usually the basis for the frame. Just miscellaneous pieces of metal. I always try and save these unique looking pieces of metal, and I never ever use them, so I have this massive pile here. I try and buy tools as I need them. I mean, this is all the essentials here. You have all your hand tools. But as far as the machinery goes, as the necessity arises, then I'll buy it. I'm starting to run out of space in this place, but I have pretty much everything you need here to build a custom motorcycle. Just passing by, this is my next project, which is a handmade V-twin 1000cc, just work of art right here. Really lucky to get my hands on another one. This is the second one I've done, so not really sure where the design's going on this one, but this is on deck. Baby mill, got an oxyacetylene set up, just heating. Don't do a whole lot of cutting or welding with it, but I've got this to do your TIG welder, and that does all the metals. Yeah, we got another small lathe here, real sort of old thing, but first of all my tools need to fit in the freight elevator, so kind of limited up to about a ton, and this is from my old workshop, but this will do everything you really need to do on a motorcycle, and if you want to do something bigger, you go to your buddy's place who has a big lathe. Sanding, polishing, air compressor, tire changer, and now moving around, this is where I bend the tubing. Manual bender. You can pretty much bend anything that's going to be on a motorcycle with this thing. Just keep putting longer and longer arms on it. Cheap tubing roller, and I just treated myself to a nice new mill. This thing's great. You can make most of the precision parts of this really versatile machine. You can do some of the stuff that the CNC mills have, but I can't really justify owning one of those given the price. So this pretty much does it all for me right here. Another thing that I treated myself to recently was a nice big English wheel. Now this is used for stretching and smoothing metal. You probably see it on Discovery Channel or what, people just rolling it through, but a nice tool to have, and now it's good to have a big one. Little sandblaster. It actually gets used a lot. It doesn't get used on any of the engine parts, but it's just a handy thing to have around the shop. You can fit pretty much anything in there, and as far as motorcycles go. This is an old Art Deco Delta bandsaw. It's kind of a dinosaur, but this gets used all day, every day. Another thing where I say that they don't make them like they used to, I have here a new metal shrinker, and then this is an old one. This is used to actually shrink metal, and that's how you shape it. My first workshop, I couldn't make noise. You can make as much noise as you want here, but this is a really silent way to shape metal as opposed to using hammers and some of the other big, heavy machinery. The latest creation I have, scratch built, is this bike here. This is something I wanted to make for a while. So this is built for a guy who actually bought the first bike that I ever made, which was made out of bicycle parts. And I've always wanted to make another one because I built that one in my dad's workshop with just basically no money. I was just killing time. I was injured, and I just wanted to make something for fun, and I built something out of bicycle parts. And I'm like, one day I want to build something when I have the right tools and have the time and money to be able to do it right. So this is a really cool one. This is a supercharged bicycle, really. This is something I've always wanted to make. This is a spec-built bike. So this one, spec-built means it's for me. And basically, I build most of my bikes for clients on a commission basis, but I've always wanted to make this one, so I decided to cut out a little bit of time between projects or when there's a lapse in parts showing up. This is what I make. So it's basically a 1000cc twin, but I wanted it to really lean it down and make it feel like one of the modern supermoto bikes. They're usually 450s, so try to cut the weight almost in half, but I'm sure I'll be close to about 2/3. But this is going to be the fun bike. So I'll ride it for a little while, and then once I'm done with it, we'll sell it. And this is my shop.